Hello and welcome to the channel, and welcome today to Warhammer 40k Deathwatch Enhanced Edition from Rodeo Games. So originally this game was released on iOS, so some of you may have already played the original version of this. Since then the game's been ported into the Unreal 4 engine, had a few graphical upgrades here and there, had a few missions remastered and things like that. So we're going to check it out and see what it has to offer as a sort of like a PC release. So it's had a few of the more traditional mobile things taken out, and aimed a little bit more at the PC, so we're just going to generally have a look at what's going on. So I've played the first 2 or 3 missions just to get a basic down, so I've got a few Space Marines sort of generally ready, so we can kind of quickly talk about them. So like say here's one of my Marines now, so you can have a good look at them. You will be able to change what weapons they're using based on what you find in packs and things like that. And eventually you'll be able to change the war gear traits and all this kind of stuff as they level up. So at the end of it, oh, I keep knocking my mic. There we go. At the end of every mission you'll gain experience which you can start using to level them up. So if I go back to this screen, you'll see here I've been able to put a few points into this to make them a little bit more accurate. You can only upgrade health, accuracy and critical chance at the minute. So yeah, those are the main ones I've got. I've got a nice veteran there, Devastator, some assault marines, and then 2 tactical marines, which are all pretty handy. So my inventory, I don't really have all that much. I do have a mastercrafted bolt pistol though, which I could give to someone. I think my assault marine would probably benefit from that. So yep, it's a straight upgrade as far as I can see. Perfect. So there we go, he now has a lovely mastercrafted bolt pistol. Right, so let's jump into the fun part, shall we? So I'm about to do the last part of the very first prologue campaign, so hopefully this goes well.
Brothers, this planet is already doomed. Millions will perish. However, by destroying these creatures, we will disrupt the hive mind. This act will buy vital time for our defenses. Do not fail. Okay, so we are now in the main part of the game, so we can have a bit of a look around. You can get a general feel for the map. I do find moving around with WASD very strange on this game. It seems to have a bit of a wobble from time to time. Now, usually these signs mark... Oh, good God, I'm going to have to try and maybe move around with just the mouse, I think. Yeah, the mouse is much better. Holding down left click and then dragging the map's much easier than trying to use WASD. It jumps a bit. But there we go. So these markers usually indicate where you have to get your Marines to extract to kind of complete every mission, but in this case it looks like they're actually going to be marking particular Tyranids that we actually need to kill. So in case you haven't played Deathwatch, I'll quickly talk about the game mechanics and then we'll actually talk about the game. So across here is your action points, so you expend these every time you move or take a shot, and obviously certain shots use more. So every 1 tile is 1 action point. And your basic guns generally also only use 1 action point to attack, but like the heavy bolter uses 2. So it's also a lot about line of sight. So as you can see here, where we've got the light, this is what we can see. Anything in shadow would be completely hidden in like the fog of war sort of idea. So we need to be sort of moving our players around to give ourselves vision. So we're going to try and move him just a little bit further. So we've got a nice area there, and then we can put him on Overwatch and get him to face that way. So he can now see all of them. If any Tyranids run into that while it's their turn, he'll automatically shoot them, which is always handy. And we shall send an Assault Marine straight over to him, just to sort of block that path. So we've already seen 1 Tyranid who's there. I think I'm going to try and go for this top corner first, and then push my way down to here. It makes the most sense, because I can have maybe 1 or 2 push up here and then have the rest maybe Overwatch here, but we'll see. So I think for now I don't really know if it's worth me actually splitting my team up and kind of sweeping some of them around here to meet back up, or whether it's better to just stick them all together. I think I'm going to try splitting them up for now, which I know probably isn't the best idea, but we do need someone watching our back. So we're going to send these guys that way, so they can cover there, and we'll have our Devastator come up here. He's not going to have enough action points to shoot, so there's no point in putting him on Overwatch. So there we go, we can end our turn, and now it's the enemy's turn. So then there we go, we went straight into Overwatch, and he got a little bit shot, but it wasn't enough to kill him because we missed quite a few of the shots. So there we go. Right, let's walk down to here. And we'll overwatch again. Same with you, but you're going to expend quite a bit more, but you're going to get me a lot more vision. Because you've only got one, there's no point putting you overwatch, you can just take a shot, I think. Confirm. There we go, we killed that one flat out. Brilliant. Again, I probably should be able to take you straight down. There we go. And then we will just walk to here. Okay, we've got some nasties here, so we're going to try and kill him, I think. Wasn't quite enough for me to kill him. Okay, we need to get some more guys across the way. There we go. Again, my Devi's not really ready for this, so what I might do is just move him one and then get him to overwatch across here, so if they charge these guys now, they'll walk straight into the path of the Devastator. That's my general plan. So let's give that a go. So there you go, they run straight into the path of the Devastator, so the Devastator just destroyed that thing before it could get to my Marines. And that one didn't have enough action points to attack me back. So the same rules apply for the enemy as well, so if they have to move more than 4 places, they're not going to be able to attack you. I kind of want to just go full ahead at this point. Yeah, go on. We're gonna try this. Yeah, there's nothing here at the moment. We'll send him sort of to there. Hopefully they don't come through this vent now and just destroy me, but time will tell. He's gone right next to my Assault Marine, so Assault Marine will do what Assault Marine does best. And we'll use his last point to try and shoot that a little bit, which he missed every shot, so that's fantastic. Very well trained Space Marine there. Okay, we will move this guy up. Is he in range? Not quite. Let's go again. Might have range now. Now we do. There we go. And now I need to get my Devastator to catch up, because I want him. Eventually, I want him to be my main Overwatch. There we go. Right, we've got pretty good vision now. So let's end the turn. So, in the Enhanced Edition for PC, they have apparently upgraded all the lighting for most of the missions, remastered them a little bit to make them flow a little bit better, and then obviously redone some of the graphics as well. Which, I mean, some of the models you can see that they are very mobile, and the game still feels very mobile-y, but it's not bad. I expected worse, I'll put it that way. I'm having quite a bit of fun with it though. It seems decent enough. Although, I'm not 100% sure it's maybe worth its price, because when I saw its price I was a bit concerned. I don't know. I'm unsure. Unfortunately, I have the problem of I like Warhammer, so I tend to... my purchases don't always necessarily make the best sense. Although saying that, I should also just say I did not buy this game. The developer sent me a code for this game. I should have stated that a bit earlier. Apologies. So I haven't actually paid for this game. I have received a review copy. I can't really get him to where I wanted him to be. Right, he can't afford to do Overwatch. So more than anything, I wanted to do this video so that you guys can make up your own mind whether you actually think it's a game that you yourself would enjoy, because I've been seeing there's quite a lot of mixed reviews on it on the actual Steam page, so I always think the best way to actually decide if something's for you is if you actually see it yourself. This is the first time I've actually encountered the ranged Tyranids. Usually they always have to get up nice and close to me, so this is new for me. Right, let's move my Assault Marine to here. Give ourselves a bit more vision, and I think we're going to try and shoot him. And if we can, we'll also shoot him as well. Oh, can we get a third? We can. Good lad. Right, he's going to move to here. Right, now it seems to be, once you get into these main things, it's all about Overwatch, honestly. So I think what we're going to do here is send him to about there and put him to Overwatch that way. Then we'll put him there and have him just Overwatch pretty much straight, so if anything runs from here they should shoot them. And then we'll have him here, and I think I'm just going to have him Overwatch actually down that way, just in case anything comes up there. And we'll see how that goes. Not quite enough to kill him. Not quite enough. Right. It looks like it is going to be easier if we all push together, but these are also very tight corridors, so maybe it isn't. Maybe it just isn't. Okay, let's move him to there, and then Overwatch straight down that corridor. You shoot that thing, and then move another one. Oh, there you go, you crafty little thing, you. We don't really have the points now, so in fact I'm going to move directly into that corner. Now we'll have you come up too, leave you with enough points just so that I can give you Overwatch of that corridor. I'm going to send the Devastator up that way, and he's going to Overwatch everything up there, and then this guy's going to pull back to here and is going to Overwatch everything behind us. There you go. Nothing's coming from either one of them corridors without him at least getting a shot at it first. Okay, looks like we didn't really have much move into our range that time, so let's get the Assault Marine to move up a little bit more. Whatever we're looking for is apparently about here. Again, I'm just going to put him on Overwatch, and we can try and move the Devi up a little bit closer. Move him to there, so he's a bit more in range. Okay, and we're now going to send you up that way, and you're going to shoot that thing. Beautiful. And again. Fantastic. Right, now you're going to come to here, and you're going to Overwatch everything there. Brilliant. And you can just come back a little bit more and then go back to your Overwatch duty back behind us. So far so good. Hopefully we can keep making this kind of progress. I just want to keep sneaking these guys around this corner until we see what... There's the warrior that we're looking for.
There stands the foul beast. Destroy it quickly.
That's the plan. You will encounter Tyranids that are much tougher. These enemies are also more lethal. Devastating Marines are excellent at dealing high damage to these. Right, well, it's a good thing I've got a Devi coming up that way. Tell you what we'll do then. We'll move the Devi to there, and then we'll put him on Overwatch that way. So now, if that thing, because of being a warrior, I imagine, or is that that actually might be a ranged one? That might be ranged. I can't quite tell from this angle. But if he does, for any reason, move up here, my Assault Marine will actually be able to hopefully tear him a new one. We've taken quite a chunk off actually with that Assault Marine, so I'm quite happy with that. There we go, take that thing out, and we'll put him on Overwatch down there. And he can move up around here. And I think he'll just Overwatch sort of like that. There you go. And we'll move him back here. And he can Overwatch that way as well. I'm not going to Overwatch behind us because I didn't see anything particularly close to us, so hopefully nothing comes behind us now that I've said that. No, he's ranged. That's bad. He now gets a lot of attacks against me that I really didn't want him to have. Okay. If my Assault Marine moves here, I know he can attack him. If my Devastator moves here, he gets one attack on him. So now my Devastator can have a pop at him. Right, so my Devastator did a bit, but not enough at the minute. Come on. There we go. Right, he is done. Okay, we have an enemy here, so we're going to try and get him to come behind him and hopefully kill him. Brilliant. Right, now we've got to start pushing forward again. This is the part that I'm now dreading, because I imagine this is the part where it's going to aim to be killing me. Okay. I'm hoping to not lose a Marine. I imagine I've probably also still got to extract as well, so I'm trying to be careful with not losing too much health on them. Come on, you guys, just go full bore towards me. We'll keep you protected in the meantime. Right, that should be fine there. We'll move him to here. And again, Overwatch. Him to there. Overwatch. And you to here. And Overwatch. Perfect. Right, here they come, and it's dead. Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually no, let's not do that just yet. Let's move up some of these guys first. Let's try and get vision on some of these. There we go. We've got to try and slowly sneak around, but also keep ourselves defended so we don't get ambushed. There we go. Right, now I'm happy with the amount that we've got overlooking there. So let's get our Assault Marine to run over to here. That gives me a nice amount of vision from here as well, so I can see if anything creeps up behind me. But I mean, if they've got to move 4 tiles, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So as long as I can see roughly to here, they can't really get to me in one turn. So that's the hope anyway. Okay, we need to try and get a Devi to get a move around here. Okay, let's move to here. And we'll try and put a bullet in that thing's face. Well, some plasma shock, should I say. And we'll get you to go down to here. We haven't really got much in the way of Overwatch at the minute, which is a pity. Hopefully that'll help enough. Come on, everyone move forward. Devi, you too. Right, try that again. And okay, he can now shoot at us, which is bad. What can we do here? I mean, hopefully he'll kill both of these. Yes, he did. Does mean that he is now stuck there though, so I mean that's a problem. Move you to there. You can Overwatch there. And I think we're going to do the same as we did last time and try and sneak another Marine to the side, if for nothing else, just for vision. Okay, so we've got pretty good vision down there now. And I would like the Devastator down here. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is fine. Okay, nothing came for me. That is always good. That's always nice. The Devi should be able to move there and still be able to fire a shot, which means he can now see this lovely monster here. So now we can open fire, which we took a fairly good chunk off. It would be nice if we hit more of those shots. Can we see him if we move to there? No, we can't, so we're going to have to move around to here. Okay, quiet sneaking. Okay, we're going to go for the sprint. Okay, there is actually some there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put that guy there, and then we're going to put him on Overwatch like that. So as soon as they come into range, hopefully he will put them down. That's the hope. We're basically using him as bait. He's a blood angel. I'm sure that's absolutely fine with him. Apart from the fact that that one's ranged. So the whole Overwatch bait thing doesn't really work. It'll work against him though. Okay, a miss. Miss. Oh, a bit of damage. And a miss. Okay, I can live with that. So now we get a full round of Devi shooting. So the Devi takes his first round, and then he can fire again. And he puts it down. Tyrannid Warriors down. And the mission is complete. Now we get a lovely amount of experience. And there we go. And I've been awarded with a plasma pistol. Okay, so something I could technically use. Access cleared, so I've received a pack of cards. So I can go to the open pack screen to make use of those. Okay, let's see what we get in our pack then. And we get a flamer. That's awesome. I get another Devastator Marine. And a multi-melter, which is pretty damn awesome. And that's just rarity tiers for drops and things like that, which is pretty damn cool. So nothing particularly rare there. We haven't got enough to buy another pack, but that's fine. Right, so if I did so wish, now I can go and put this guy into my squad if I wanted to. I can also level up some of these guys. So I can now buy, for example, if I wanted him to be more accurate, or have a bit more chance of crit. I can't actually afford to do that, but there we go. So that would be me leveling them up, and then I could also give, say, this guy here, I could give him, and I probably will give him, a flamer. So there we go. Right, so that's been a quick look at the Deathwatch Enhanced Edition. It's kind of a mixed bag. You can tell that it's a mobile game, but at least they've put a little bit of effort into, well, I say a little bit of, I imagine they've put a fair bit of effort into actually, because most places wouldn't even bother putting it into the Unreal Engine and redoing all the lighting and all that kind of stuff. But you can still tell it's a mobile game, is basically what I'm saying. So it's up to you whether that you think the game would be worth it in that sense. I'm sort of torn, because obviously I don't have the basis of, I didn't pay for the game, so I don't really have that sort of aspect in my brain of the value. But when I looked at the price, I probably wouldn't have spent that much if I'd then, but because I've played it, it's, yeah, I'm sure you get what I'm saying. So I'll leave it up to you guys, but now that you've got to check it out, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. If it has, do leave me a like, any comments that you want, and if you haven't already, a subscription is always lovely. So thank you very much, and bye bye.